returned to Gode after the groundbreaking of the fertilizer plant here last October. Not much may be standing physically on site, but a lot of intangible effort has been put in to scale up the initial $2.5 billion investment and expand beyond the planned annual 3 million metric tons projected at conception. Since the groundbreaking, there have been more discussions, negotiations.
I explained to His Excellency the Prime Minister that we need a captive power. We don't want to really go on the national grid.
And agreements.
There is going to be our own power, which before we say no, Ethiopia had power, so now we are putting about 120 megawatts of power.
Immediate civil construction starts from now, we're told. 5,000 units of accommodation is expected to be delivered in 4 months.
This area that you see is a very hilly area, so we are going to flatten it. By the next 4 months, we'll have 5,000 accommodation here.
That will be followed by more aggressive construction to speed up the delivery date of the main plant, which has now been cut down to 30 months, even with the expanded operational capacity.
From today, this project will start production. Delivered will start production in 30 months from now. And we'll be doing 3 million tons of urea, fertilizer. We are also having a packaging plant, the polypropylene, where we are producing our own bags. So it's a very, very, we are going to transform the agricultural sector here in Ethiopia.
If you are listening to me and you want to build a solid business that can survive insecurity and also economic shocks that affect most businesses in other countries, please pay attention and listen to me. Dangote has shown us the way. Dangote is the richest man in Africa, as well as the richest black man on earth as we speak now, per the information that is available on the internet. He is the richest black man in the world as we speak now. I think that there is something that we have to humble ourselves and learn from Aliko Dangote, such that looking at the kind of insecurities that is going on in Nigeria as we speak now, this man's businesses have been surviving and thriving at the same time. I was thinking about it, that how is he making it? How did he make it? To the extent that we don't hear that bandits, they have seized trucks that belongs to Dangote. Bandits have raided a factory that belongs to Dangote. I don't get it. How did he make it such that now he has been able to export cement to other 17 African countries as we speak now? When you come to Ghana, Dangote cement is here. Côte d'Ivoire, Dangote cement is there. Togo, they are there. Benin, they are there. About 17 other African countries, despite what is going on in Nigeria. You see, I realize that he has built himself to the extent that where he invested, there are areas that Nigerians cannot live without, as well as other African countries. Where Dangote has invested, there are areas that you cannot live without those things in your life. And I'm going to mention them, you will understand. You see, recently when some South Africans started protesting, and they were saying that they don't need illegal immigrants in their country anymore. Of course, we saw a video where some of the group encountered a Ghanaian guy and they were asking him, demanding for his documents to prove that he's illegal in South Africa. some of our people here got angry and they started saying that if that is the case, then the government of Ghana should revoke the license of MTN Ghana. And I told some of my people that it is not possible, because you see, as we speak now, there are three major network companies in Ghana which is affordable to ordinary Ghanaians. Of course, Elon Musk, Starlink is here, but how many people can buy Starlink into their houses and use them? And even for that one, it's only available within some perimeters. When you go, let's say about 2 kilometers or 1 kilometer, or let's say about 200 meters, depending on which one you bought, it cannot cover you to use the internet. So the three major network companies in Ghana, they are MTN, Telecel, and also Airtel Tigo. Now, the Airtel Tigo, they were two separate companies, Airtel and Tigo. But then looking at how they were performing, they were not moving as expected. So they came into agreement and they combined them together to make one network company, Airtel Tigo. Now, even after combining the two network companies together, they can still not challenge MTN. As we speak now, MTN has the fastest internet network in Ghana as we speak now. MTN, the fastest internet network in Ghana as we speak now. So it is impossible. I believe even our president even uses MTN because it is impossible to revoke the license of MTN. It is not possible. Apart from that, the number of people that MTN has employed in Ghana, there are more than 20,000 people in Ghana as we speak now. Those doing mobile money, those that are selling bundles, their credits, a whole lot of staffs, and those who work at their offices in Ghana, getting to 20,000. So if you revoke their license, are you telling me that all these people who have been employed by MTN, they are going to stay in the house without doing anything? So it is impossible. Now, it is the same way Dangote has built himself, such that the Nigerian economy, they cannot live without Dangote. Let's look at some of the areas he invested. Fuel and petrochemical products. He has factory that manufactures salt, sugar, fertilizer, and a whole lot. Now, before you can move from one city to another city, move from one state to another state, you will need transport. What can you use to to transport yourself? Now, the transport needs fuel to move to those cities that you want to go. And that place, Dangote, is there. If you are cooking, in order to enjoy the food you are preparing, you need Dangote salt. That thing, the breakfast you've been preparing, you need Dangote sugar. If you want to build a house, you will need Dangote cement to build it. So this man captured very sensitive products that is very essential or necessity to the Nigerian economy, such that even the government, it is impossible for the government to sabotage Dangote to a larger extent. Of course, there are times that the government will try to limit him in some areas. But you see, you cannot fight him to some larger extent. This man has grown past Nigeria. As we are talking to you now, Dangote exports cement to 17 other African countries. Just imagine. And how did he do it? By investing in areas which are very necessary to the ordinary people in Nigeria, such that they cannot live without it. The other thing has to do with, you see, the insecurity that we've been talking about. It is not happening in the major cities. It is in the small towns, the villages. That is where the insecurity, the bandits, they are operating. Of course, they are coming to the cities, but then the major cities, they are not there yet. So these are the cities that still Dangote's businesses can be there and thrive. This is what I have observed. If you're Nigerian and you are listening to me, if you think there are other factors that I didn't capture, put it in the comment section. Thank you.